Chosen one, your soulmate is facing a big problem, and it involves you. Listen carefully, because this is not something small or ordinary. This is something you were meant to hear right now, at this exact moment. And if you scroll away or ignore this, you may miss a turning point that was designed to change both your life and your soulmate's life forever. I am telling you plainly, without hiding anything, your soulmate is going through a deep struggle right now, and the center of that struggle is connected to you in a way you may not fully understand yet. This is not a coincidence. It is not random, and it is not happening without purpose. There is a spiritual connection between you and this person that is active, alive, and moving, even if you have not met them or fully recognized them yet. What is happening to them is directly tied to what is being prepared in you. And that is why you must stay and understand every part of this. Type Amen if you feel this connection. Your soulmate is facing a situation that is heavy, confusing, and emotionally draining, and they do not even fully realize why it feels so intense. The truth is, their spirit recognizes you before their mind does, and that recognition is creating pressure inside them. They are being stretched, tested, and refined, because the version of them that will stand beside you cannot be weak, unstable, or broken. I am shaping them, just as I am shaping you, but their current struggle feels like chaos to them, because they cannot yet see the full picture. You may feel a strange pull, a sudden emotional shift, or even moments where your heart feels heavy without reason. And that is because your souls are already connected on a deeper level. I need you to understand something very clearly. This is not a problem that will destroy your connection. This is a process that is preparing it. What they are facing is not meant to separate you, but to strengthen the foundation before you come together. Right now, they are dealing with fear, doubt, and confusion. And part of that fear is connected to love itself. They have been hurt before, they have been disappointed, and they have built walls that are now being shaken. This is why their situation feels overwhelming, because they are being pushed to let go of the past, so they can step into what I have already written for both of you. If you feel something stirring inside, if you feel like this is speaking directly to your heart, take a moment and show your support by liking this video, because this message is reaching you for a reason, and it deserves to be received with intention. There is something else you must know. Their problem involves a decision, a choice that they are struggling to make. This decision is not small. It is something that will determine whether they move closer to their true path, or remain stuck in a place that is no longer meant for them. You are part of that path, and even if they do not know your name yet, their spirit feels your presence. That is why they feel restless, unsettled, and unable to find peace where they currently are. They are standing at a crossroads, and every step they take right now is shaping the moment when your lives will finally align. Do not think for a second that you are powerless in this situation, because you are not. Your growth, your healing, your patience, all of it is influencing the energy of this connection. When you choose to stay strong, when you choose to trust me, you are helping to stabilize what they are going through. This is how deep this connection is. It goes beyond what your eyes can see. You are not just waiting for them. You are actively participating in the preparation, even in silence. Type 777 if you trust my plan. Right now, your soulmate feels like they are losing control of their life. But in truth, I am removing what does not belong. I am clearing out old attachments, old patterns, and old fears that would have destroyed what I am building between you. They may feel like they are breaking, but what is really happening is that they are being rebuilt. This process is not comfortable. It is not easy, but it is necessary. You cannot step into something sacred while still holding on to what is broken. You may wonder why this has to be so intense. Why it cannot be simple and peaceful from the beginning? The answer is because what I am creating is not ordinary love. It is something that will stand through storms, through challenges, through time itself. That kind of connection requires strength, clarity, and deep understanding. Your soulmate is being taught lessons right now that will shape how they love you, how they treat you, and how they stand beside you when life becomes difficult. There is also a moment coming, a shift that will happen suddenly, where everything they have been going through will begin to make sense. It will not feel like confusion anymore. It will feel like clarity. They will start to see what they truly want, what they truly need, and who they are meant to walk with. That is when your connection will begin to move from the unseen into the seen. That is when things will start to align in ways that will feel almost unbelievable to you. Why are experts saying this brainwave discovery might soon be removed from the internet? A top neuroscientist has shared CIA-linked findings about a 7-second ritual that may influence financial awareness. Verified by 4 neuroscience labs, this technique is helping people move toward improved lifestyles. Many are now living in dream homes, driving luxury cars, and enjoying luxury vacations. But access to this information may not last long. Click the link in the description and comments before it vanishes. But until that moment comes, you must remain steady. Do not let impatience weaken your spirit. Do not let doubt make you question what I have already set in motion. Your role right now is to trust, to grow, and to stay open. You are not being left behind. You are being prepared just as much as they are. And when the time is right, when both of you are ready, what has been hidden will be revealed in a way that leaves no confusion, no doubt, and no fear. I am watching over both of you, guiding both of you, and protecting what I am building. Nothing that is happening right now is outside of my control. Every struggle, every moment of uncertainty, every tear, it is all part of a greater plan that is leading you toward something real, something lasting, and something deeply meaningful. This creates tension inside them that they cannot easily explain, and it shows up as frustration, distance, or even silence. They may be pulling away from people, questioning everything, and trying to find answers that seem just out of reach. This is not because they are lost forever. It is because they are in the middle of transformation. There is a weight on their heart that is directly tied to love, but it is not the kind of love they have known before. It is deeper, more real, and it requires honesty in a way they have not been ready for until now. They are being pushed to confront their fears about commitment, vulnerability, and trust. These are not light things to face, especially for someone who has been hurt or let down in the past. That is why their situation feels so intense, because they are not just dealing with the present, they are healing from everything that came before it. Type 1111 to affirm your belief. You may not see them, you may not hear from them, but your presence is already affecting their journey. There are moments when they feel a strange sense of comfort without knowing why, and that is because your connection is reaching them in ways that go beyond the physical world. You are not separate from this process. You are part of it in a way that is quiet but powerful. Every time you choose faith over fear, every time you refuse to give up on what I have shown you, you are strengthening the bond that is forming between you. At the same time, they are being forced to let go of something or someone that has been holding them back. This is one of the hardest parts of their current problem. It could be a relationship, a habit, or a situation that once felt safe but is no longer aligned with their future. Letting go is painful even when it is necessary, and that is why they feel stuck. They are trying to hold on and move forward at the same time, and that is creating a deep inner conflict. I want you to understand that their delay is not rejection. Their silence is not a sign that they do not care. It is a sign that they are in the middle of something that requires their full attention and strength. If they tried to come toward you right now without resolving what they are facing, it would only bring confusion into your connection. That is why this process must happen first. Even though it feels slow and frustrating from your side, there is also a fear inside them that they may not be enough, that they may not be ready for the kind of connection that is waiting for them. This fear is rooted in their past experiences, in moments where they were made to feel small, unworthy, or unseen. I am working to remove those lies from their heart, but it takes time. Healing is not instant when the wounds run deep, but I am guiding them through it step by step. Type yes to receive what is meant for you. While this is happening, I am also asking you to look at your own heart. There are areas in you that are being refined as well. You are learning patience, trust, and the ability to stand strong, even when things are not clear. This is not just about waiting for someone else. It is about becoming the person who can receive the love that is coming. You are being prepared to recognize it, to accept it, and to protect it when it arrives. There will be moments when you feel like giving up. Moments when you question whether this connection is real. Those moments are part of your test. They are not meant to break you. They are meant to strengthen your faith. I am not asking you to blindly believe without reason. I am asking you to trust what I have placed inside your spirit. That quiet knowing, that deep sense that something meaningful is being prepared, that is not coming from your imagination. It is coming from me. Your soulmate is also being tested in ways that are shaping their character. They are learning how to stand on their own, how to make decisions with clarity, and how to choose what is right instead of what is easy. These lessons will become the foundation of your future together. Without them, your connection would not have the strength to last. That is why I am allowing this process to unfold the way it is. There is a shift coming, and it will not be slow or subtle. It will be clear, direct, and undeniable. The confusion they are in right now will begin to lift, and they will start to see things differently. What once felt complicated will begin to feel simple. What once felt uncertain will begin to feel right. This is when their path will begin to align with yours in a way that feels natural and effortless. Why is an NYC neuroscientist breaking their silence about a hidden brain ritual? Reports say their attorneys are trying to shut this page down after CIA-linked research revealed a brainwave method connected to attracting money. This 7-second practice, supported by 4 neuroscience labs, is helping people move away from financial stress into more stable lifestyles. Many are now stepping into dream homes, driving luxury cars, and enjoying luxury vacations. If you are seeing this now, consider yourself lucky, because this page may not stay online for long. Click the link in the description and comments before it disappears. Until that moment arrives, I am asking you to remain grounded. Do not chase what is meant to come to you. Do not force what I am already arranging. Your role is not to control the outcome. It is to stay aligned with me. When you do that, everything else will fall into place at the right time. You are not forgotten. You are not overlooked. You are not being asked to wait without purpose. Every moment of this process is shaping something that will be worth it. When the time comes, you will see why things had to happen this way. You will understand why the delays were necessary, why the challenges were allowed, and why the timing had to be exact. They are beginning to see patterns they ignored before, truths they avoided, and feelings they tried to suppress. This awakening is not loud or dramatic on the outside, but inside them, it is changing everything. They are realizing that what they thought was stable was actually limiting, and what they feared might be exactly what they need. There is a growing awareness in them that they cannot continue living the same way and expect a different outcome. This realization is uncomfortable because it forces them to take responsibility for choices they once avoided. They are starting to understand that their current problem is not just about external circumstances, but about inner alignment. This is where real change begins, and this is where your connection becomes even more important. Because as they begin to align with truth, they are unknowingly moving closer to you. Type 2222 to receive miracles. You may notice changes in your own energy during this time. There may be moments when you feel lighter without a clear reason, and other moments when your emotions feel deeper and more intense. This is not random. It is part of the connection responding to the shifts happening within them. Your souls are learning to move in harmony even before your lives fully meet. This is why you must stay grounded and aware, because what you feel is not always just your own. Your soulmate is also being guided toward a moment of decision that cannot be avoided much longer. The path they are on right now is narrowing, and soon they will have to choose whether to step forward into growth or remain in a place that no longer serves them. This decision will not come from pressure. It will come from realization. When they see clearly, they will not be able to pretend anymore, and when that moment arrives, everything will begin to change quickly. There is something being removed from their life that has been blocking their ability to fully receive love. It may feel like loss to them, but it is actually protection. I am not taking anything away that is meant to stay. What is leaving was never meant to be part of their future with you. This is why it feels painful, because they are attached to something that cannot go where they are being led. Letting go is never easy, but it is necessary for what is coming. At the same time, I am strengthening something inside them that will allow them to stand firm when they finally meet you. They are learning how to communicate honestly, how to face challenges without running away, and how to value something real over something easy. These lessons are not just for them, they are for your future together. Without these lessons, your connection would not have the depth it is meant to have. Type Amen if you believe everything is aligning. You must also understand that your patience is not being wasted. Every moment you choose to trust instead of fear is building something within you that will be needed later. You are becoming more aware, more emotionally strong, and more spiritually aligned. This is preparing you to recognize your soulmate not just by attraction, but by truth. You will know them in a way that goes beyond appearances, beyond words, and beyond surface feelings. There is a timing to everything I do, and that timing is not based on impatience or urgency. It is based on readiness. If you were brought together too soon, before both of you were prepared, the connection would not last. That is why I am allowing this process to unfold step by step. It is not delay, it is design. It is not absence, it is preparation. Your soulmate is beginning to feel a pull towards something they cannot explain, a sense that there is more waiting for them than what they currently see. This feeling will grow stronger as they continue to let go of what is holding them back. It will guide them even when they do not understand it fully. This is how I lead, not always with clear instructions, but with a deep knowing that cannot be ignored. There will come a moment when your paths begin to cross in a way that feels natural and unforced. It will not feel like chasing or guessing. It will feel like recognition. You will both sense it even if you do not say it immediately. This is the moment everything you have been going through will start to make sense. The waiting, the growth, the confusion, it will all connect in a way that feels right. But before that moment arrives, there is still one more layer of their current problem that must be resolved. There is a truth they have been avoiding, something they know deep inside, but have not yet faced directly. This truth is tied to their identity, to who they really are, and what they truly want. Facing it will not be easy, but it will be freeing. And once they do, there will be nothing left holding them back. What if a top neuroscientist just revealed a method helping thousands of people attract money into their lives? Research connected to the CIA suggests a simple brainwave ritual can influence how you notice and act on opportunities. This 7-second technique, validated by 4 neuroscience labs, is helping people shift from financial pressure to improved lifestyles. Many are now living in dream homes, driving luxury cars, and enjoying luxury vacations. But this information may not stay online for long. Click the link in the description and comments before it disappears. Stay steady in this time. Do not allow doubt to cloud what I am showing you. You are not imagining this connection, and you are not alone in what you feel. I am guiding both of you, step by step, even when you cannot see it clearly. What is coming is real, and it is being prepared with care. In their case, it will not be their spirit that breaks. It will be the chains that have been holding them back. This is the moment where confusion begins to lose its power, and truth begins to take its place. Even though it may still look messy on the outside, something inside them is becoming clear and steady. They are starting to recognize that the life they have been trying to hold together is not the life they are meant to continue living. This realization is not comfortable because it requires courage to admit that something is no longer right. They are seeing the cracks, the inconsistencies, and the emptiness that they once ignored. What used to feel normal now feels heavy, and what used to feel acceptable now feels wrong. This is the beginning of their release, even if they do not yet call it that. Type 1010 to receive blessings. There is also a deep emotional moment coming for them, a moment where everything they have been holding inside will surface. They may cry, they may feel overwhelmed, and they may even feel like they are losing control. But this is not weakness, it is cleansing. This is the moment where the weight they have been carrying begins to leave them. They have held on to pain, regret, and fear for too long, and now it is time for those things to be released. As this happens, they will begin to understand something important about love. They will see that love is not meant to feel like pressure or confusion. They will realize that real love brings peace, clarity, and strength. This realization will change the way they look at everything, including themselves. It will open their heart in a way that has been closed for a long time. You may feel this shift as well, even from a distance. There may be moments where your heart feels suddenly calm, as if something has settled that you did not even know was unsettled. This is because your connection is responding to their breakthrough. You are not separate from what they are experiencing. When they release, you feel the lightness. When they gain clarity, you feel the peace. Type yes to claim your miracle. At the same time, I am guiding them toward a choice that will define their next step. This is not a small decision. It is something that will require them to let go of comfort and step into truth. They will have to choose between what is familiar and what is right. This is where their strength will be tested, because choosing what is right often feels harder in the moment. But I am not leaving them alone in this. I am giving them signs, feelings, and moments of clarity that will guide them toward the right path. They may not recognize it as guidance at first, but they will feel it. It will show up as a strong knowing, a sense that they cannot ignore. This is how I lead them closer to where they are meant to be. You must also stay aware of your own journey during this time. There is a quiet preparation happening within you that is just as important. You are being taught how to remain calm in uncertainty, how to trust without needing constant proof, and how to stand in your own strength. These are not small lessons. They are shaping the way you will show up in this connection when it finally becomes visible. There is something beautiful about the way this is unfolding, even if it does not feel that way yet. Both of you are being shaped in ways that will allow you to meet each other without the weight of the past holding you down. This is not about perfection, it is about readiness. It is about reaching a point where both of you can come together without bringing unnecessary pain into what is meant to be a place of peace. Your soulmate is also beginning to feel a sense of urgency within themselves. They may not understand why, but they will feel like they cannot stay where they are much longer. This feeling will push them to act, to make changes, and to step forward. It may happen suddenly without warning, because once clarity arrives, delay no longer feels possible. When they make this move, it will create a shift that reaches you as well. Things that once felt distant will begin to feel closer. What once felt uncertain will begin to feel real. This is the moment where your paths start to come into alignment in a way that cannot be denied. Do not let fear or doubt distract you now. You are closer to this connection than you have ever been before. The process is moving, even if you cannot see every step. Trust what is happening, because it is leading you exactly where you are meant to be. Situations that felt stable are becoming unstable, and connections that once felt secure are beginning to weaken. This is not chaos without purpose. This is the clearing that must happen before something real can take its place. When the foundation is wrong, I will not allow it to stand forever, and that is exactly what they are experiencing now. They are reaching a point where pretending is no longer possible. The truth they have been avoiding is becoming too loud to silence, and it is demanding to be faced. This truth is directly connected to their future, to the life they are meant to step into, and to you. It is not just about leaving something behind. It is about choosing something better. But making that choice requires courage. And courage is being built inside them through everything they are going through right now. Type 777. If you trust God, could a hidden part of your brain be influencing your ability to attract money? A Columbia study linked to CIA research points to a small brain mechanism activated through a simple 7-second ritual, backed by 4 neuroscience labs. This method is helping people move beyond financial struggles into more balanced lifestyles. Many are now stepping into dream homes, owning luxury cars, and finally taking luxury vacations. However, this page might not remain online for long. Click the link in the description and comments before it disappears. There is also a moment approaching where they will feel completely alone, even if they are surrounded by people. This feeling is not meant to harm them. It is meant to bring them closer to clarity. When distractions are removed, when outside voices become quiet, they will finally hear what has been inside them all along. That voice will guide them, not with confusion, but with a deep and undeniable knowing. This is where their true direction will begin to form. At the same time, your presence in their life, even if unseen, is becoming stronger in their awareness. They may start to feel like someone is meant for them, even if they cannot explain who or how. They may think about love differently, with more depth and seriousness than before. This is because their heart is being prepared to recognize you. They are being aligned with something they have not yet fully encountered, but their spirit is already responding to it. You may also feel an increase in your own sensitivity during this time. There may be moments where your intuition feels sharper, where your dreams feel more vivid, or where your emotions feel more connected to something beyond your current reality. This is not something to fear, it is something to understand. You are becoming more in tune with what is happening on a deeper level. This connection is not ordinary, and it is not meant to be experienced in a shallow way. Type 1212. If you walk by faith, your soulmate is also being shown the consequences of staying where they are. They are beginning to see that if they do not make a change, they will continue to feel unfulfilled and disconnected. This realization is powerful because it removes the illusion that everything is fine. Once the illusion is gone, the truth becomes unavoidable, and once the truth is seen, action becomes necessary. There is a breaking point coming, a moment where they will no longer be able to delay the decision they have been avoiding. This moment will feel intense, but it will also bring relief. It will be the release of everything they have been holding back. It will be the moment they finally choose to step into what is right instead of what is easy. And when they make that choice, everything will begin to shift quickly. Do not underestimate how close you are to this turning point. Even if it feels like nothing is happening, everything is moving beneath the surface. Just because you cannot see, it does not mean it is not real. I am working in ways that go beyond what your eyes can perceive. I am aligning paths, opening doors, and removing obstacles that would have stood in your way. There is also something important happening within you during this time. You are learning how to hold your peace even when things feel uncertain. You are learning how to trust without needing constant reassurance. These are not small things. They are shaping you into someone who can stand in a strong and stable connection. When your soulmate comes toward you, you will not meet them with fear. You will meet them with clarity. Your soulmate is beginning to understand that love is not something to run from, but something to step into with honesty. They are seeing that avoiding love has only kept them in cycles that do not satisfy them. This realization is changing their perspective, and it is opening their heart in a way that has been closed for a long time. This is why their current problem is so important, because it is leading them to this understanding. There is a moment coming where their path and your path will no longer feel separate. It will feel like everything is finally connecting in a way that makes sense. This is not something that will need to be forced or questioned. It will feel natural, clear, and right. This is what I have been preparing both of you for. Stay steady in your faith. Do not let temporary emotions cause you to lose sight of what is being built. You are not waiting for nothing. You are standing at the edge of something that is about to become real, and when it does, you will see that every part of this journey had a purpose. What is about to unfold next in your soulmate's journey is the moment where everything they have been holding inside can no longer stay hidden. The pressure, the confusion, the silent battles, all of it is reaching a point where it must be expressed. This is not a breakdown without purpose. This is a release that has been building for a long time. When a soul carries too much for too long, there comes a moment where it must let go, and that moment is very close for them now. What looks like chaos on the surface will actually be the doorway to clarity. They are beginning to understand that avoiding their truth has only delayed their peace. The life they have been trying to maintain is starting to feel like something they cannot continue. It no longer fits who they are becoming, and that realization is powerful. It brings discomfort, but it also brings direction, because once they accept that something is no longer right, they cannot unknow it, and that is what pushes them toward change. Type Amen if you believe in divine timing. There is also a realization forming in their heart about the kind of connection they truly desire. They are starting to see that surface-level relationships, temporary comfort, and empty conversations no longer satisfy them. They are craving something deeper, something real, something that feels aligned with their spirit. This shift is directly connected to you, even if they do not fully understand it yet. Their soul is preparing to recognize yours, and that preparation requires them to raise their standards and expectations. Why are so many people talking about the billionaire brainwave? A leading neuroscientist says it was identified during a private program based on CIA research. This 7-second ritual, confirmed by 4 neuroscience labs, helps align your thinking with better financial outcomes. Many are moving away from stress into improved lifestyles, with dream homes, luxury cars, and the freedom to enjoy luxury vacations. But this discovery may be taken down soon. Click the link in the description and comments before it is gone. At the same time, they are being confronted with the fear of stepping into something new. Change always brings uncertainty, and uncertainty can feel overwhelming. They may question whether they are ready, whether they can handle what is coming, and whether they are strong enough to move forward. These doubts are part of the process, but they are not the truth. I am strengthening them through these moments, even when they feel unsure. You may also feel a deep sense of anticipation during this time. It may come as a quiet knowing that something is about to shift, even if you cannot see how or when. This feeling is not random. It is a reflection of what is happening in the connection. As they move closer to clarity, you feel the movement as well. This is how closely your journeys are connected. Even before your lives fully meet, type 1111 to affirm your connection.